Sunday marks 87 years since the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. 70,000 people died. That was just in the initial bombing, then tens of thousands more in the aftermath.
And to mark that day, a group of protesters gather in the East Bay each year, holding a vigil at the Lawrence Livermore Lab. ABC 7 News reporter Lena Howland was there and has more.
It's been 78 years since the U.S. atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And every year, different groups come to the Lawrence Livermore Lab to remember the lives lost and to push for change on a local level.
We gather here because Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory is still one of the two sites in the United States where all of our nuclear weapons are designed.
Scott Yunt, executive director of Tri-Valley Cares, a nonprofit which stands for communities against a radioactive environment, says their goal is to bring attention to workers at the lab that there is still opposition to nuclear weapons.
We are using it as a way to bring attention to the work that happens at Livermore Lab to the public. A lot of people don't realize that Livermore, to this day, still 90% of the budget is devoted to nuclear weapons development.
Today's vigil was also to honor Daniel Ellsberg, who leaked the Pentagon Papers, which were top secret documents about the U.S. government's political and military involvement in Vietnam.
He said, "My real tribe is people who put their bodies on the line." And that's this group. The issue of the increase in nuclear weapons, the increased threats, both from Russia now and the U.S., is untenable. It's evil. It's abominable.
And she says after watching the new movie Oppenheimer, it finally feels like more people are starting important conversations about nuclear weapons.
It's an outrage that we're building that and stockpiling it. So it's a very powerful movie that raises the issues of the urgent need for disarmament.
Daniel's wife, Patricia, also told us that he had been arrested more than 90 times while serving as an activist against nuclear weapons, and many of those arrests happened right here outside of the gate to the Lawrence Livermore National Lab. In Livermore, Lena Howland, ABC 7 News.